Hi, so today we're going to do a little funner tutorial than we've been doing. As many of you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I've been kind of excited about doing a look with some color in it. And I kind of took my inspiration today from my Gloomy Bear. If any of you know what a Gloomy Bear is, I'll post a picture somewhere or a link to one in case you don't. But they're this really fun stuffed toy, and I was looking at him. He had pinks and reds and whites, and I thought that'd be a great base for a Valentine's Day look. Now to start, I have already applied my foundation and my eye primer. What we're going to start with is I'm going to take a nice eyeshadow brush, and this might be a difficult tutorial, so I don't have a mirror, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to use a hand mirror, but I'm using the e.l.f. Beauty Encyclopedia Eye Edition, just Eye Edition, not the basic. I'm using the white shade. It's a really nice true white. And now what you want to do is, I hope you can see this well, is you want to just apply that all over your eye. Basically all over. And then the other side. Don't worry about being neat with this. This is just our base. Oh, that's much better. But this is just our base. Now you want to take a nice big fluffy blending brush. I'm using the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. They're really cheap. You just want to blend that all out. The side's looking a little whiter. You want it to be really stark white. So if the side's looking a little less white, just go back like I am and just add some more white. This white to be really dramatic. Kind of brush down here into your tear duct. Really hope I'm on screen. Okay. Once you finish blending that out, now we're going to move on. What I'm using now is the Coastal Scents 88 Color Shadow Palette. Both of these palettes are really affordable. I believe I paid around, I don't even think it was $15. I'm not sure. Beauty Encyclopedia is fairly cheap, and the 88 Color Palette I think is around $18. But you can do this look with any sort of makeup as long as it has a decent amount of pigment. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take an angled shadow brush and we're going to pick, ooh, got a pan falling out. This is a fairly well used palette. Now pick a pink color. Some people like paler pinks, some people like brighter pinks. I'm going to leave that up to you. It depends on your personality. I'm going to pick sort of a middle range pink. This palette is really pigmented, so. Now what you want to do is you want to start by just sort of the bottom of your eye there, and just sort of blending out. You don't want to cover all the white. Just blend out like that at first with your angle like this to your eye, and then flip it and blend farther out. The nice thing about doing this, just keep blending up, is you've already applied the white as a base, so you already got your natural highlight, so it's all about just making the shapes and the colors you want. So dip into the pink again, and do the same on the other side. We're just going to kind of blend right here. Try not to get into this part of your tear duct, you just want inside the crease. And up and out. Now I'll do the same with the other eye. I'm really hoping you guys can see this. I'm not sure how well you can or not. I'm hoping to, once I give a little extra money, get a better mirror and a better camera so you guys can see what I'm doing better. Okay, now what we're going to do Just take your blending brush again and just blend it in, up and out. Okay, now I want to add a little more punch of that white in the middle of the eye, so just dab your big fluffy blending brush just a little bit in it, and just in the center of your eye, just kind of pop it in the middle there, till it's almost all of your brush like that, and then just kind of blend. You don't really want to move it too far, just sort of wiggle your brush back and forth across it to blend it out a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is take your angled brush again and dip into a little bit darker pink. I'm using this very fuchsia-y color down here at the bottom. See how bright that is? Now we're just going to rub this into your crease. Angle the brush like this. Just back and forth, back and forth. Once you get the basics of makeup, doing stuff like this is really easy because you just need to know where to apply lights and darks. And you really only need to do a nice makeup look, 3 basic kinds of brushes. An angled eyeshadow brush, a blender brush, and an eyeshadow brush. A liner brush is nice too, though. Not gonna do that. Now again, get your big fluffy blending brush. Blend that out. Now use the same angled brush and dip into the same color, and we're going to apply some of that underneath our bottom lash line, just right there, just like that, right at the end, right into the color at the top so it matches. Now dip into a lighter pink. You can use the same brush, it won't matter, it'll help it blend actually. Pull the middle into that. Now how we're going to finish is go back to the white. Again, you can use the same brush. We're blending colors here, so it doesn't matter. You've got that nice stark white, and you just want to pull from the corner of your eye. Just like that. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a really bright, vibrant red. Here's the color I'm using. If you're a little scared of these bold colors at first, you can tone it down totally with a less vibrant red. Now we're just going to take the angled brush, kind of like, sort of like that, but tilt it a little. Just rub it in the corner there. Do it again over top of that. We want this color to be really strong and reinforced. I'll do it on the other side. Beautiful. Now again, take your blending brush and just blend it. And there's our really nice pink eyes. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm taking an eyeliner brush and I'm dipping it into a brown color that matches my eyebrows. I'm just going to go through and strengthen them up. If you do this, just follow the natural shape of your eyebrow. Eyebrows frame your face, and when I'm feeling kind of lazy and I don't want to do much with my makeup, all I really do is I apply my foundation, a neutral shadow, and then I do my eyebrows and my mascara, and it looks totally natural, but it adds so much more strength and character to your face. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is I'm going to apply, drop my brush, to apply some eyeliner, if I can find it. I don't know where I put that. Yeah, it is. Where's my eyeliner? I'll be mad if I can't find it. Here we go. Okay, and as always, I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner. And what I want to do here is really thin. Just really thin line. Across. We're going to do a double wing, just like that. And the reason that I'm doing this so thin is I don't really want my eyes to be heavy with eyeliner. I just want my eyelashes to look thicker once I apply mascara. Okay. Now the mascaras I'm going to use is, if you're wearing this on a date, I recommend Sexy Curves Waterproof by Rimmel London. Waterproof is really hard to get off, but you never know. It's Valentine's Day. Your special someone could end up doing something crazy sweet that brings you to tears. You never know. So I'm going to apply that first. And coat all your lashes. Now I'm a mascara fiend, so this is not the only mascara I'm going to use. It's just the first one. Next I'm using L'Oreal Collagen Mascara. It's a really nice drugstore mascara that has a little length and volume. Just kind of wiggle your eye across that one. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm using it in just a black. You could use a brown if you wanted. I just think black works better. I like black mascara. I've never really used too many browns. Oh, and this is Glam Eyes by Rimmel London. Okay, you can do the bottom too if you want. I just like to wiggle it a little. I don't want them strong, but just so you can tell they're there. Now I'm going to take, this is MAC Eye Kohl and Smolder. Just going to put it 3/4 of the way around my eye. Not the whole way. Okay. Now next thing I want to do, we're going to go back to the Coast Sense palette, and I'm going to use a angled blush brush. Now these colors at the top, they're light pinks, and then you're going to dip into a little bit of lavender there too. I like to use them as blushes. So just rub your brush back and forth in that, and then just it's going to give you a very nice, sweet colored blush. Since this is Valentine's Day look, who doesn't want a little blush in their cheeks? And then I'm going to pop it into these three down here and just make you a little bit of a highlight. Right there, and down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Just like that. Now if you feel like something came off too strong, just get a nice big fluffy brush and blend it out. Now the last and final step for this look is, of course, the lip. Now for this I'm going to use a lip brush, and I'm going to dip it into this color here. This is the Winter in Moscow palette by NYX. Very last color is the one you want. Dip your lip brush in it. It's just sort of a nice pale, dusty rose. I'd call it in between a gloss and a lipstick. It's got a good bit of pigment. A good bit of glossiness, but it's not really heavy. Just has a nice color. And I'm doing it over top of it. This is by, it's by Clinique. It's a lip gloss, like Air Kiss. It was a dual ended. It came with Perfume Mechanic kit, so I don't know if you can still get it. I'm sure they make a color similar to it. If not, it's just a nice pale pink.